What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 23 of our Madden 24 Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode here on the channel. Last week, the Eagles took on the Detroit Lions and got the W. This week, we are taking on Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. Justice Hill, Keaton Mitchell, the running backs. Ricard is their tight end. Zay Flowers, Bateman, KJ Hamler, Smith, Newsome, Andrews are the receivers. Mark Andrews, of course, one of the best tight ends in the league. Ronnie Stanley's at left tackle. Simpson's at guard. Linderbaum's at center. Brunskill's at right guard. And Morgan Moses, the former commander, is at right tackle. Alright, Jack Sawyer, former first-round draft pick of last season. I guess he's a rookie this year. He is their starting right end. D-tackles are kind of meh, away. Roquan Smith, Patrick Queen are in the middle of the field right here. They have David Ojabo as well. Marlon Humphrey, Rakia Sim, Stevenson, Jackson, Pritchard, the corners. Marcus Williams and Kyle Hamilton are back there at safeties. Of course, Tucker, future Hall of Famer, and Jordan Stout are their special teamers. J.K. Dobbins is out for the week with a hip pointer, so we do not have to worry about him on the other side, but he is still, he is going to be dearly missed on that Ravens running back room. Yeah, but it just seems like the Ravens, no matter what the Ravens do, if it's J.K. Dobbins or anyone else, they just can't seem to get their running backs healthy. It gets like a curse in Baltimore that if you're a running back, you're going to miss significant time. I think, what was it? They had one of their running backs that tore an ACL, and then the next season tore the MCL, and then they just don't have any luck with running backs. I think it was like Gus Edwards or someone like that had like a serious knee injury, and then they followed it up the next season with another serious knee injury, which, like, the worst luck if you're a Ravens running back. Take a look here at the offensive defensive players, getting some upgrades right here, some extra training. They haven't changed all season, of course. They are just they're getting it done down there. So we like to see them. Like to see them just kind of slowly grow, and just kind of spread their wings and move forward here in the system. But take a look. No one's injured on the defense. Offensive, we're looking to have no injuries all around the board here. We don't want no one getting hurt, which any team wants. They don't want any of their players getting hurt, but especially the Eagles team, because of course we do have a lot of depth, but the depth always, it's not. Like, how do you replace this? Jalen Carter coming into today's game with 20.5 sacks. Yeah, he is a handful of sacks away from breaking the all-time single-season sack record. So that is definitely something we are going to look out for here in the upcoming games, in the upcoming weeks here. Can Jalen Carter, can he do it? It's Madden. He is like the most dominant D-tackle right now. And let's just hope that he can put it together. And he can bring it home. Bring something back to Philadelphia. Win Defensive Player of the Year. And just absolutely kill it out there. Alright, but out comes the Ravens here. We are playing on the road, and of course the Ravens faithful. They are super passionate about their home team. Not quite Eagles passionate about their team, but they're a very passionate organization here. They had one of the greatest GMs of all time. One of the greatest movers and shakers of roster creation, really in NFL history. Harbaugh is still their head coach. Jackson is their starting quarterback, and they are ready to rock and roll down here in Baltimore. Alright, so the kick will be away. Baltimore is receiving, and out comes Lamar Jackson here to lead the first drive for these Baltimore Ravens. So the Ravens now take a look at them. We have 1,700 yards, 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions for Lamar Jackson here. Former first overall draft pick. He has a pretty massive contract of his own self. But a 3rd and 13 now here. Jackson, he's going to escape here. He's throwing that one deep. That one will be intercepted right there. Let's go Kevin Byard. He's following James Bradbury, who gets the first block. And Byard is going to be taken down at the Ravens' 45-yard line. So a big interception and return. Just an arm punt there from Lamar. He had open field ahead of him. He could have taken up the field and ran with it, but he goes for the arm punt instead. Now Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are getting some prime field position here. To take a look here, Hurts 1,920 touchdowns and 6 interceptions on the season. So roughly the same pace here as a Lamar. But first play here for the Philadelphia Eagles, hand off to DeAndre Swift. Swift cuts to the inside, and Swift pile drove right there by Roquan Smith. But 0-on-0 crime. That was a very big hit from Roquan Smith. Now 3rd and 10. Philadelphia, they are in field goal range here, but they don't want to settle for a field goal, and Hurts just misses a wide open receiver. Patrick Queen technically was in coverage on that one, but it does set up the Jake the Snake Elliott field goal, as Philadelphia will go up by 3 points here in this one. So 1st and 10 now from the 39-yard line. Lamar Jackson and this Ravens team hand off right there, the running back. He's got room to run, and he's got himself, a 15-yard pickup. Takes it down to the 44-yard line right there. So big pickup there for J.K. Dobbins, and it's Justice Hill, not J.K. J.K.'s hurt. 1st and 10 now here following the Justice Hill first down. Lamar steps up. He's going to get a wide open receiver. Checks it down there. Lamar, that's his first completion right there to Likely. So there we go. 3rd and 6 now here from the doorstep of the red zone. That one's going to be broken up right there or dropped. No, I think Byard was in coverage on that one. May heard some footsteps. Just could not bring the ball in. But Tucker, of course, automatic. Sets up a tie game now. Hurts in the offense, looking to get something done here, and that's an interception. Jalen Hurts. He's been loose throwing the ball these last couple of weeks. 2 interceptions against the Falcons, or 1 interception here. It's not the Jalen Hurts that Philadelphia thought they were getting. Alright, look at that. Lamar Jackson checks it down, but look at that. Darius Slay and Reed Blankenship in coverage. And they do force the drop pass right there, so a good pass breakup right there. Tucker does extend the lead to 3 points here. Hurts needs to get the offense moving. He's going to find himself A.J. Brown, and Brown's going to be able to take that up a couple yards past the first down marker. 3rd catch of the day for the Eagles receivers. So there you go, 3rd catch of the day for A.J. Brown as well. 1st and 10 now, Hurts following the new set of downs. Going to go over the middle again. Another big catch for A.J. Brown as he's just moving this offense down the field. 58 yards passing here, and all of it has gone. 2 now from the 5-yard line. Hurts are going to get the first touchdown of the game, and he's got Devontae Smith in the end zone, the former Alabama product. There you go. The Slim Reaper strikes again. He's got himself the 2-yard touchdown reception. So a big touchdown there. Puts Philadelphia up 10-6 with a 4-point lead now. That's going to be a handoff to Hill, and Hill stiff-arming Eagles defenders left and right. He's got 5 carries for 25 yards, averaging 5 yards a carry there for Justice Hill. So much for being a backup running back behind J.K. Dobbins. 1st and 10 now. Play action pass here. It's going to be Lamar on the wheel route. A big hit level there, but he is able to hold on to the ball. It's going to be Rickard, the fullback. So big hit on Rickard. He holds on to the ball. 1st down. Play action again here. Lamar spins out of 1 sack. And they get his legs taken out from him. Josh Sweat, he's going to get credit with a full sack right there. 3rd and 10 now following the hit on Lamar Jackson. 3rd and 10 following the sack. Here we go. Bend don't break defense. And Lamar goes down, taken down by Nakobe Dean on the linebacker blitz. Sean Desai draws up some extra blitzers, and Lamar going to be forced to punt. 10-6 to score still. 3rd and 5, the Eagles offense. Here we go, underneath the route. That's going to be Brendan Rice, and Rice with the juke move, able to get that ball to the 50-yard line right there. Just making some moves right there for the rookie out of USC. That's what you like to see out of him on his first catch of the day. 1st and 10 now. Hurts keeping this ball alive. Hurts trying to scramble, and he's going to get sacked there. They're going to call that a rush. But there you go. It's going to be a tackle for loss right there. Hurts losing 11 yards on the play. So 3rd and 21 now. Here we go. Hurts looking to do something here. Wide open is Devontae, and he just misses Devontae Smith. He had a 1st down. But now punt sets up there. That's going to take us to halftime, though. Philadelphia, what are we going to do? Throw it short in the second half. Throw it short. How are we going to stop the Ravens offense in the second half? Well, we're going to defend the run. Justice Hill has been popping off for some big runs against us. But Britton Covey here to take back the kickoff return to start off the second half, and Covey bounces to the outside. Covey, he's got no one in front of him there. Covey, he's making his way down the sideline. He's at the 15, the 10, the 5, and that is a kickoff return here for Britton Covey to start off the second half. There you go, Britton Covey. That's what you like to see out of the young fellow right there. So a big touchdown for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's a 17-6 game now as the Ravens retake possession. And look at that, Justice Hill. Big first down run there. He's got 39 yards on 8 carries on the day. And the Ravens have about 112 yards of total offense. First and 10 now, here we go. That's going to be a QB keeper. And Lamar, he is a freak among men right there. He absolutely stiff arms Kevin Byard before just getting tripped up right there. But he's down to the 21. Now 2nd and 11 from the 22-yard line. Philadelphia Eagles defense. Bend, don't break. We need something here. Big sack right there. That's going to be Fletcher Cox, the veteran. Gets the sack on makes a 3rd and 17. So 3rd and 17 here following the sack. Lamar Jackson, he's aiming for the end zone. He's, of course, got a wide open Mark Andrews who gets into the end zone there. Makes this lead a little closer. So Andrews gets the touchdown there. And, of course, Justin Tucker is going to hit the extra point. They're actually going to go for the 2-point conversion. Tucker's not going to get sent out whatsoever. But Andrews, he's in there for the 2-point conversion. This is going to be a 3-point Philadelphia Eagles lead following that 2-point conversion. So a big lead has been knocked down to 3 points here. Philadelphia needs to score something. They need a touchdown here. Underneath throwing 3rd and 11 to Brendan Rice doesn't go the way of Philadelphia. That's going to be a 4th and 5. So now Braden Mann to punt. Hurts just does not like the play calls that Brian Johnson's dialing up right now. 2nd and 10. Come on. Big sack there. Jalen Carter, the man with all the spotlights on him. That's what you like to see on this one. Now 3rd and 15. Here we go. Eagles defense. They're looking for the QB. They're headhunting. And that's going to be a dump down there on the screen pass. And that's going to be shy about 8 yards on that one. Forcing the punt there. Send out the special teams unit. We're not getting no points here. So the defense is keeping the offense out of the end zone there for the Ravens. A.J. Brown is going to fight for that first down there, keeping the drive alive. He's got 65 yards on the day. 1st and 10 now. Here we go. Underneath route, Devontae Smith. A.J. Brown levels a block right there. Allows Devontae Smith to get into the secondary. And there you go, down at the 9-yard line for Devontae Smith here. So a big first down catch and run. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. That's a QB keeper, and that's going to be... It's going to be short. It's going to be a yard short right here. 4th and goal from the 1. That's going to be a handoff to the fullback, and the fullback, Grant Calcaterra. That's actually Luke Leachy. Usually it's Calcaterra on that play. He doesn't get anywhere. That's a turnover on downs from the 1. Now 3rd and 7 from the 5 here. Come on. That's a quick pass, and that's going to be inches short here. Now, big call. Are they going to go for it, or are they going to punt it here on 4th and inches? They do go for the punt. 1st and 10 now for this defense. Now, the Eagles offense trying to go up against the Ravens defense. They've had some success just like right here. Big first down run for DeAndre Swift, who is able to take us down to the 22-yard line. Knocking on the doors here of the red zone. We are at the 8-yard line. Philadelphia, handoff again to Swift, and Swift makes his way into the end zone. Late hit there by number 14, Kyle Hamilton. Doesn't matter though. DeAndre Swift does extend Philadelphia's lead back up to 10. That's what you like to see right there following the touchdown. So Philadelphia up by 10 points here. 3rd and 7 in the 4th quarter. 5-minute drill here for the Ravens and their offense. That's going to be Jalen Carter taking down Lamar Jackson. And Lamar is down. He is in pain. He is going to be taken down into the tunnel here. So Lamar, out comes the backup, number 13. I don't even know who the backup is here. But first pass of the game gets spiked into the ground. It's going to be Leary on 4th down. And that's a turnover on downs. 3rd and 6 here. It's going to be short. That's going to be broken up there by Roquan Smith. Hit from behind. But 4th and 6, Philadelphia's going for it since they don't have Lamar Jackson anymore. And Will Shipley's going to get tackled shy of that first down marker. That's a turnover on downs on back-to-back drives for both of these teams. But Leary, he's back out here for the Ravens. Leary's going to be trying to get sacked right there by Jalen Carter. But Carter misses, and Carter comes up holding his ribs there. And Carter's going to have to go down the tunnel. Tries to dive for the sack. He's looking for the record. Misses and ends up going down in the tunnel. 4th and 11 now. That one's picked off. Avonte Maddox. That's with just under 3 minutes left here in this one. Avonte Maddox trying to call game on this one. Philadelphia already up by 10 points. Broken ribs. Adding insult to injury, Jalen Carter knocks out Lamar Jackson. Following that up, he's going to break his ribs diving for Leary. 1st and 10 following the interception by Avonte Maddox. That's going to be a handoff to DeAndre Swift, and Swift is going to be short there, and Cam Jurgens comes up with an injury. And Jurgens heading back down into the tunnel, and this Eagles offensive line, as he's got a torn pectoral. This offensive line is already beaten up as is, and I don't know how many more holes you can plug with backup veterans. 3rd and 2 now, Swift is going to get the first down. He runs hard for that one. That's going to be a first down there. He's at 89 yards on the day. He does have himself a touchdown. 2nd and goal. Hurts under center. Hurts dropping back. Hurts rolling out to the right. Hurts extending the play. He's going to step up and take it into the end zone himself. So a rushing touchdown there for Philadelphia's QB. That's what you like to see out of Jalen Hurts. Doing a stanky leg right there in the Ravens' end zone. So Philadelphia goes up now by 17 points. And that's going to be game there. Nick Sirianni and the Philadelphia Eagles come down here, take on Harbaugh and the Ravens, and they come out victorious. 31-14, the final score down here in Baltimore. That's what you like to see. Lamar Jackson is able to come back out to greet, to shake hands with the Philadelphia Eagles. You like to see the sportsmanship out of Lamar Jackson, even though he is coming up as injured. So Hurts, 200 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. We got 80-something odd yards at DeAndre Swift and a touchdown. Will Shipley was ineffective, same as Max Borghi, Leachy, and Hurts on the run. 91 yards for A.J. Brown, 73 from Smith. Rice had 31 yards, negative 2 yards for Will Shipley on the day. 1 touchdown for receiving for Devontae. 1 sack allowed by Lane on that failed rush attempt from Jalen Hurts. We had 2 tackles for loss, led the team from Jalen Carter. Same thing was his 2 sacks. Tied with Hassan Reddick with 2 sacks as well. So you like to see that out of those guys. 2 picks in the day, 1 from Avonte, 1 from Kevin Byard. Elliott was perfect, of course, 4 for 4 in extra points, and 1 for 1 on field goals made and attempted. Braden Mann, here he was on the day. And Britton Covey, 156 return yards right there. He's averaging 52 yards per kick return. You like to see that out of Britton right there. The young guy out of Utah. And he's even effective here on the punt, averaging 12.6 yards per punt return. Lots of players getting upgrades here, Britton Covey being one of them after he had himself a very big game on the special teams unit here. Josh Sweat, DeAndre Swift, Cam Jurgens, and Michael Jurgens, they're all getting upgrades. Britton Covey, upgrade that playmaker ability right there. I know he doesn't really see the field much. He is not a player that lines up and he gets snaps here, but he is a valuable member on the special teams unit. Michael Jurgens, backup left guard, center, kind of wherever we need to kind of put him. He is part of this very hobbled up offensive line right now. It's giving us flashbacks here to that, Carson Wentz offensive line that had 36 different combinations throughout the season. Still made the playoffs, I believe, but had 36 different combinations. Left tackle was hurt, left guard was hurt, right guard was hurt, right tackle was hurt. Philadelphia definitely kind of coming to that consensus right now based on how many veterans we have, brought into the offseason and how many of our starters are actually hurt. Josh Sweat, he gets an upgrade here. He's going to round out our upgrades, upgrade that speed rusher. Just make this dude a menace on the outside. He has kind of been quiet, though, between Hassan Reddick and Jalen Carter. Cam Jurgens, he's going to be out for the season with a torn pec, out 24 weeks. He's going to be missing, Landon Dickinson's going to be missing 2 more weeks with that abdominal tear at left guard. And then Jalen Carter's going to be missing the next month with some broken ribs. So those are some huge losses right there for this Eagles team between the offensive and defensive line. We had insult to injury. Next week we're heading, we're going to be taking on the Dallas Cowboys at the Link, which is always going to be a tough matchup there, especially missing two very key contributors to the offense and one to the defense, and even Big Dick Landon Dickerson himself. But thanks for joining. Peace out.